Oh,
Did
that
they
was a
give
fast
you like
transition.
working files for these? Because I can just change them.
I don't think I got the. Let's see. What did I get? Now that we're live, let's see. What did I get?
What did you receive?
Images. Nope, that's not it.
Oof.
Logos.
I'm
not
excited to have a
logos.
new creative director for Helpdesk Nightmares who can
Are
do
you?
all this stuff.
I don't think I paid for any of the actual files. It doesn't look like it. Isn't that sad?
That is sad.
Just have to recreate it on your own.
To be honest, though, yeah, Austin could probably bring it in and just like recreate it by outlining and shit.
Yeah,
Just like
he can do it in
redrawing
5
the
minutes.
shapes.
Just do all new ones during the episode. Go ahead.
He charges by the hour though, so
Post
we
it at the
better get
very
the
end.
Patreon links out
Yeah,
there.
he doesn't charge
Yeah.
those South
We
American
want 1
rates.
hour's worth of work, but we want 5 images.
Yep.
Do your
It's-
best.
Truly amazing how
No
often
way.
I have to navigate people that are like that. Just
I know all too well.
Not surprising. Okay, so what did we do this week? This is only very slightly different from what are we going to do the next week. But we do say that I played a game that the tutorial did not. Maybe I didn't do enough tutorials. The tutorial did not tell me how to play the game, other than one specific piece. The game is called Root, and top left Austin, if you're watching the Twitch stream, made me play it, and it gave me one specific piece of the game to play, but explained nothing else. And there's
Okay,
like
well, the
12
thing is-
tutorials.
the thing is, to be fair, there were like 14 tutorials, and I did take them after the fact. And number one, lengthy. Number two, they do in fact cover the other aspects of the game.
Yeah.
It does take a long time.
I'm not
But,
going to
like,
sit
okay.
and play 10 hours of tutorials to play a game that plays 30 minutes.
45 minutes. And let me give you some context on Root. It was a Kickstarter game that was a like tabletop board game that I own, and it's amazing, but it is very complicated. And I had to play the game 8 times before I had a firm grasp of the rules. So it's very intricate, but like, damn, is it fun?
Is it though?
It is.
I love the
Oof.
fact that Mark is now more of a gamer than the rest of us. Like I see him playing games all
play
the time.
Dead
in
by
Discord.
Daylight.
Constantly.
Dead by Daylight,
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia, whatever the heck that is. Now
Yeah.
Root.
Oh, my kid
Playing
plays
Divinity Original
Phasmophobia.
Sin 2.
Root might be a one and done. We'll see. That remains to be seen. But
You play Valheim.
Yeah.
hey,
great
Jay's
game.
on the chat.
I'm in the chat.
Long
somewhere.
time no see. Dr. Nedya.
Yeah, it's incredible. Sometimes I look at Discord and I become immensely jealous of you.
Because I can play video games
I'm just
sometimes.
so mentally drained by the time I get home from work. I'm like, I don't have it in me.
Yeah.
So
I've played Dead by Daylight on my lunch a couple times.
nice. I'm excited for this new
Nice.
killer.
Who is the
It
new
just
killer?
keeps recommending
Oh.
videos to me, and I'm like, oh, cool. Gotta
The
wait
new
6
killer
months.
is so pretty.
Oh,
such
I
a
haven't
cool
seen
Who's the,
this.
who's the new killer?
He's a K-pop star gone crazy.
Oh,
It's
weird.
And
some
all of
BTS
his
guy.
fans, yeah, and all of his fans stan him. They're
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
I think that there was a Polygon article that was just like, the new Dead by Daylight killer is here, and you'll want him to step on your face. Like,
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
not this.
Wow. That's a bold statement.
yeah,
I have a leak update. It seems
Bonita
like
Apatita.
there may be. It seems like it has to do with the dishwasher. However, it is behind a wall that I will have to tear down to find out
What?
what exactly is
Ooh.
going on. Bonita
That sucks.
Apatita. Shout out to Bonita Apatita.
Holy moly! Can we
Bonita
give
Apatita.
Bonita a link to the Discord so they can join us?
On the video
I
next
just mean,
year.
like in the entire podcast, we need more.
Please go to https://
Yeah, there's just going to be 17 people.
I love it. Every 3 weeks we add someone new. At some point, I have to get phased out.
No,
Shucks.
she's at work.
oh man,
Yeah.
Or they.
Come on.
Yeah.
And then I started using I had messaged everyone in the Discord, but I started using saferequest.net, which is, I think it's like Dutch. But
Anything with .net terrifies me, to be honest.
yeah, it
This
seems
is the dark
fine.
web.
That's what I honestly 100%.
Yeah,
Completely
.net
safe
is the
.net.
dark web.
That's what
Hashtag
got
replace
the
Cody T.
domains for me.
Is a cool guy.
The like
Yeah, that's what,
domains you
like,
can't trust.
.ru.
Yeah.
Those are usually kind of scary.
Ooh, I've been to one
Well,
.ru by accident, and I'm like, I'm dead. Like, I'm pretty sure Putin knows where I live now, and he's
Yeah.
gonna hunt me down.
You guys don't like playing Russian roulette? It's fun.
What did everyone else do? Nothing?
I played a bunch of Valheim. Now, what I did was I in playing the regular game in preparation for a couple other friends joining, I was trying to get decent at building in the game because like I just skipped through any tutorial. You know, I didn't. I just let me start trying, and my building skills were horrible. So I started a specific character and a sandbox world, and I've just been going to different places and building buildings, watching a couple of YouTube videos, and today I actually made a nice building today. one that functions and doesn't leak in the rain, and so I'm getting better at that. So I worked on that, and I watched probably a bunch of TV. Watched Behind Her Eyes. We finished that. That was
spooky.
weird. Netflix. Yeah, it was like a drama thriller.
It's
I
just
guess
about
you'd call it.
astigmatism.
It's about an eye doctor.
It actually just got linked in there, and like at the end, they just pull it out. No, it's actually pretty good. It starts off as a drama, and then it kind of takes a little turn about halfway through. They took a little long on my, for my taste to get to the what was going on in the thing, but
Does it become a
still pretty
rom-com halfway through?
no.
Is that
I was thinking
the
this is a
turn it takes?
prequel to like Human Centipede or something.
Not that dark,
Okay.
but still. But I enjoyed it. It was good. Ooh.
Okay, let's just go around
Anybody
the
else?
circle.
The
Round
circle's
the-
not the same, is it, for everyone? Or is it?
Hexagonal. I don't know.
I have Craigie Boy on the bottom right.
Yep.
I have Michigan
turned
Austin
off.
top left.
Yep.
Okay, so
Where's
Michigan
everyone
Austin,
else?
your turn. Iowa Austin top middle. Mark, you bottom middle. Me top right. Dave bottom left.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
it's
I'm
all the
looking
same.
at when I
Oh!
look at this, when I look at the Twitch. That's not what I see when I'm looking at Discord.
Oh, weird.
So-
That's
you
what
can
I
fix
see when I
that
look at
if you
Discord.
minimize the video and then reopen it.
Oh. Okay. Well, anyways, it's Michigan Austin's turn.
Oh, okay. I binge watched all of The Sinner, 3 seasons. I also binge watched Skyrise, High Rise Invasion. It's an anime on Netflix. If you've ever seen, okay, this is a totally esoteric tangent, but it's called Persons Unknown. It was a sci-fi original series. They
that.
basically made an. Oh, you saw it? Did you like it?
Yes, my wife and I really liked it. I think it didn't have a really good ending, right?
No, it had a really
Sure.
good ending. Like the
Did
ending was them like opening up a door and like getting out of the city, and then they're
Oh,
just on a
yes,
giant.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. My wife and I saw him, were like, and then it ended. Like, that was the end of the show. We were like, okay.
Yeah. Skyrise or High Rise, I think it's High Rise Invasion, is basically an anime version of that show. But like,
right.
yeah, it mixed
Cool.
with, yeah. It was like all of my standards for anime super low. For anime, it was slightly better than terrible. So I
Okay.
call that a win.
Yeah, I'm not a humongous anime fan. My son, one of my kids, really likes anime. He watches a whole bunch of stuff. I can't even remember the names of the things he watches, but
It doesn't matter.
they're all the same thing, in my opinion.
They are.
I mean, some of them have cool art style and cool, but it's just something about most anime that just kind of sets me off a little bit. Like I don't think I can sit through hours of it.
Right,
But-
exactly. I usually feel the same way, but like I need something to watch constantly. But after I finished that, I found this adorable, like wholesome Cartoon Network show called Craig of the Creek, which I've also been working my way through because all I do apparently is watch TV.
That's okay.
And knitting.
And knitting, and I do
Yeah.
play a lot of video games, and I did just
Ooh.
cook. So
I've knitted a
Craig,
blanket.
forgive me.
It's about
Looks
5.5 feet long
It
so
is
far.
good. You would love it, Cody. You would love it.
We
Oh, what is it?
started. Hold on. It's other Austin's turn. I gotta figure out what I was watching.
Original Austin.
OG.
Bro, I've been banging my head against my desk all week with all these outages.
I bet.
Other than that, though, I got my truck fixed. So
Nice.
if you recall, the transmission in it was busted. I got that fixed. Loaded up with a bunch of stuff to go to the dump, and battery was dead. So had to get a new battery. Got a charger for the battery, and then I fixed the shifter. The shifter was like displaying the incorrect gear that you were in, so I managed to fix that, which required me machining a part with my dad. So that was fun. And then I have been playing a game called Deep Rock Galactic for
That's
Hey,
a
good
fun
job.
a
game.
little while.
Yeah.
It's really fun. They've added a bunch of new updates since I played last, and like you got to be more intricate in all the levels now. So I think it's really cool.
Mhm.
Nice. What do you mean by intricate?
So like the one where you'd have to like go down and rescue the ship that was like there but broken. Like
Mhm.
instead of just like standing in a spot and it would just refuel and you just wait, you actually have to connect like a fuel tank and like protect the fuel tank while it fuels the
Oh,
the
okay.
thing. So like you got to run
That's pretty
piping
cool.
and stuff. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, they added a bunch of other stuff too. That's just one of
Nice.
the things that I've played so far.
Hell yeah.
This is
I
Okay.
beat Kingdom Hearts 1.
You beat it?
That's all I did.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and now I'm
We're-
trying to play more Kingdom Hearts.
15 years late. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't realize I'd never beaten it. I had no idea what to expect, and it was so incredibly frustrating that I thought about putting down the entire series. But
Huh.
it's okay. I'm chugging forward. I'll get there.
Do you guys like ever have a story from like when you were younger where you do something like really difficult and then the power goes out or somebody unplugs the console and then you have to completely like get back to whatever harrowing moment you were at in your game?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts
probably.
was that for me. I just beat the final boss and then like somebody unplugged the like, console and I was just like, no.
So
Yeah.
what was really unfortunate, I was all over PlayStation. I played like Game Boy and the DS and stuff as a kid too, but like I loved my PlayStation 2. And I played Star Wars The Force Unleashed. That game was incredibly difficult for me when I was a kid. Now I can like play it like whenever and beat the whole thing. But I stayed home
Sure.
sick for a couple of days when I was playing it, and I don't know if it was just because I was completely zoned out of everything else and I was just focusing on the game, but I almost beat it, and then I either fell asleep and my mom came in and turned it off, or like I accidentally turned it off. I was sick. I don't remember, but it didn't save, and I hadn't ever been able to complete it again until I was older because like I just couldn't focus enough on the game and actually do the right things to beat those bosses.
I think I was like my kid brain worked a lot better with video games because Kingdom Hearts 1, I don't remember it being so frustrating and difficult. And every time I was playing, Lori would be sitting next to me and I'd be screaming at the TV like, how is this for kids? How are kids able to play this game and beat this game when I, as a 30-year-old adult, cannot figure this out? So you have the opposite story that you're potentially able to beat it as an adult, but not me. I feel like
Oh,
everything's
sad.
more difficult.
Those
Yeah.
like platformer games, like the 2D style games, are really hard. And like kid brain, like I imagine they could remember like, oh hey, I just did this. I can, use this same combo and
It's
you know,
the neural
I'll have a high
plasticity. It's an
chance.
unfair
Yeah.
advantage. Also, they have people that make their meals.
Yeah, that's
That's-
true. They just sit there and wait for the plate of food to come over.
Gross.
Right.
You know, the kid, yeah, sure.
Speaking of 2D platformers, has anybody played Hollow Knight?
Yes, I played Hollow Knight, and I'm
No.
excited for Silk Song whenever
Oh,
that
it's
finally comes out.
It's supposed to come out this year, theoretically. Really
Yeah, I
fun.
thought it was supposed to come out last year.
Metroidvania. Well,
Yeah.
COVID happened, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything's delayed.
Oh yeah.
And now we can finally do the real podcast. Mark's like, oh,
This is our video game recap podcast called Video Games Suck, Never Play #Valheim. That's going to be a 2 thumbs down from me.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
If you like Minecraft, you might like Valheim, but it's a waste of time. 2 thumbs down. Okay. Let's play Cody's game first,
Okay,
and then
mine's
we'll
not gonna be
play
as fun or
new
creative
game.
as yours.
We'll play a new game. You don't know what my game is.
You don't know
Every
me.
time you do a new game, it's fun, and then you're like, it's too much effort. We're never doing this again.
Maybe.
Ready to brew.
Okay, Michigan Austin, you're in the top left of my screen, so you get these 2 questions.
Great.
What
2.
app store is reducing its fee in half from 30% to 15% on
That's
each
obvious.
app's first $1 million in annual revenue?
Wait,
I
only on the
basically
first
2.
million? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 2 that you can. They're 50-50 chance.
But the Microsoft Store.
No. No.
But I guess there's 3. Sorry. What?
Let's be honest.
Like-
That Microsoft Store does not count. That's not.
So you had to choose between Google Play and Apple.
Oh, Google Play.
There you go. Bo, bo, bo.
No.
You don't get air horns for getting it right the second
You get
guess.
half right. Okay,
Great.
good job for trying. Your second question.
Yep.
In a new marketing campaign, what dating app is giving 500 users a pair of free mail-in COVID-19 tests to make hookups safer?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Hinge, but it might be Tinder.
Oh, it was Tinder.
Oh.
No.
I was really hoping you'd get at least one, but that's okay. You got like half of one.
Womp womp. Oh no!
that's
All of the
kinda-
people in the chat are flaming me right now.
Every single person in there.
Ready to brew.
It's really, yeah.
They're flaming.
Okay. Iowa Austin. Microsoft has officially dropped support for what internet browser as of last week? I was shocked.
Gotta be.
I can give you a big hint if you need it.
Edge non-chromium?
Look at you go! Wow! I'm
I
so
was like,
proud of
there's
you.
no way they're dropping support for IE 11 yet.
That I am so shocked. I thought you were gonna say IE. For your second question, though, what computer-controlled cutting machine manufacturer is pushing out an update that will force users to subscribe to their premium service if they want to create more than 20 designs a month?
What?
This is I have
That's
one, and I'm
insane.
so upset.
Really?
Cricket.
Yes.
That's
So it's-
ridiculous.
It's like the Peloton thing where, essentially your Peloton can be disabled if you're not participating in certain packages that they have. Now the Cricut, you have to pay $9.99 a month or you cannot make more than 20 designs.
So just saying, that's probably going to spawn somebody creating an open source program that controls the Cricut.
Yeah,
Yep.
I hope so because that was awful. But good job, 100%.
No wait, what's the
done that.
Cricut? Is that like laser
It's
cutter?
like a. Do you know what a plotter is?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's literally that. It's just like super small scale. So like
Yeah.
it just has like a razor that runs around and cuts on like vinyl or paper or
Right.
cardboard.
I used to
like-
manage a print shop.
yeah.
I used to have one.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, ours
Sweet.
can cut wood.
Must
but
be
we can only
nice.
cut
Wow.
20 things a month now.
That's
Ready to
that's
brew.
stupid.
So,
My aunt is gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Dave,
yo.
for your first question, what streaming platform glitched and began showing the R-rated Snyder cut of Justice League when users tried watching the new Tom and Jerry?
That would be HBO. HBO.
There you
Max,
go.
whatever it's called.
Can you
That's
imagine
awesome.
sitting down with your kids and like, let's
Yeah.
watch Tom and Jerry, and it's like a dark, you're like, oh, they went with a different style this time, and then it's just like hardcore sex.
This like new Tom and Jerry is like really weird, guys.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really
wacky.
strange, and yeah, I've seen the commercial for it. I'm like, you know what? I used to love Tom and Jerry when I was a kid, and I don't have any interest in seeing that movie.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It's not.
Okay,
yeah,
for your
that's what I thought.
your second question is the hardest one in this entire thing.
Yay!
What type of artwork sold for a record $69 million at a Christie's auction house? Now, more specifically, what type of digital artwork? And I'm sure
Digital.
Iowa Austin knows everything about these.
I do, but I dabbed at 69.
Mm, good.
Digital artwork. Geez, I don't.
It's-
I don't. Yeah.
Such a specific term.
Can I steal it?
Can I steal
sure.
it?
I don't think I even have a guess.
Wait, both Austins know it?
I mean, it's
What?
artwork. I'm a little bit more
Yeah.
closely related to that field. You're talking about NFTs?
Yes, this is the weirdest thing in the world to me. I tried to watch a video on what it is, and
Wow.
there's no clear explanation. It's like,
So NFTs. So like, do you understand how cryptocurrency works? Like we talked
Yeah.
about that last week,
yeah,
right?
to an extent,
So
yes.
so essentially, your computer processes this like secure transaction that can't be replicated. Like an NFT operates under the same premise, in that like it's a manufactured token that proves digital authenticity.
Right.
Yep.
But is this just another form of crypto in a way that people are going to exchange currencies? So the only reason I ask is
Not really.
every video and article I read said, hey, when you own this, the reason it works is that the original will always be more sought after than a copy. Like anyone can go and do a screenshot of these digital artworks, but when you
Yeah.
have the NFT, it's going to hold its value. But the way I look at it is it's like any other artwork. The people who decide that value are going to be the people buying it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't see an exchange occurring for the same
So-
NFT multiple times.
You will, but it's going to increase in price every single time if it's highly sought after. It is not the same as cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has an equal value to something else, whereas NFTs, it's its own thing.
It's like crypto art,
could,
it seems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's
Crypto
basically like, you know, the other Austin said it pretty well. Like it's its own unique digital hash proving that you own what they say you bought.
Now,
So
looking at
like
one right now.
that
Only-
artwork that sold is unique, and I think there's a band out there called Kings of Leon that are
Yeah.
making an album that has
Gross.
NFTs for sale.
Elon Musk is doing an NFT sale or something like that. Like everyone's doing this. So what
Yeah.
bothers me about it is I could understand if we were talking about this in the sense of I am buying the copyright to this document or whatever trademark to this document so that for marketing purposes later on, if someone else wants to reproduce it, I can get a return. But the way I see this is that it doesn't pose any value. So I have to mentally think about it as it's like buying a star. Like they point in the
Nice.
sky and say,
Sort
"You
of.
own that star." Value to me,
From
and maybe a couple other people that are like, "I really like that star," but let's be real, you're not doing anything with that star.
No.
But
Well, the
here's
thing
the
is-
thing. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
So yeah,
I want to hear
mean,
if the thing
stars,
is the same for both
there's
of
a
you.
million of them, you know. But like
Yeah.
with this, like Kings of Leon, they're doing a whole album as an NFT. That's a band that has millions of followers. People are gonna want to listen to that album. So that NFT is probably gonna get traded and traded and traded and traded until someone has the balls to release it publicly and say, "Hey, here you go."
Well, that's the article I was reading basically said that the reproduction of whatever NFT or item is being NFT'd, there's no, I don't know if there's any ramifications for that. So
There isn't.
Not
That's
yet.
that's what I'm saying though, is that if I go as a millionaire, go and buy Kings of Leon's album, I get I get to listen to the songs first. I trade it to the next person. I guarantee the third person down the line is going to start selling it to other people and trying to do some shady stuff, or they're going to upload it to a torrent or share network or something like that. And in my opinion,
But it's not going to have an NFT, so it's not valid.
that's what is not
Yeah.
having the NFT going to do for me. If I
It's literally just like it's a thing rich people have invented
That's-
to just piss their money away. It's
Like-
do you remember last year with the duct tape banana?
Yes.
It's that.
So what?
NFTs are this year's duct tape
I
banana.
never heard
Okay.
of duct tape banana.
And it just seems
I'm
like
so
over the
confused.
past 2 weeks they've been
Literally
blowing
look
up.
at it. Like it was an installation work of art. There was a literal banana like that you bought from a grocery store, duct taped to a wall, sold for like a fucking stupid like $10 million. Like so
Yeah.
stupid.
Wow.
It's this year's duct tape banana.
Yeah, like Jack Dorsey's selling his very first tweet apparently on Twitter, which
I
being
saw
the
that.
CEO of Twitter, that's a pretty big deal. But he's selling it as an NFT. And the article I was reading was like, please don't give this billionaire more money. But then he came out and said he was going to donate it all. But it's just the idea that
Yeah.
Donate
I
it
feel
to
like-
where? A shell company that's just going to funnel all of that money back into his own
it's going to
personal
go to the
account?
Dorsey Dolphin Museum down
Oh.
in Florida.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of their dolphins are free range until they're caught.
Ready to
Okay,
brew.
sorry about that, Mark. I'm just so frustrated by NFTs and capitalism.
Capitalism's the fucking word.
Yeah. For your first
Not
question,
this.
Mark, what mobile map application will now start showing COVID-19 vaccination locations?
Is there more than one that people use? Google
There
Maps?
are two. Oh, no, it was the one that you
No.
have for your phone.
Ways?
That's what I have. Google Maps.
Oh, Apple Maps.
No, I would never
Oh.
use that.
Maybe they're trying to like compel people to use their applications again.
Probably not.
It's not gonna happen.
And your second one, what streaming service is testing out a form of multi-factor authentication that they hope will limit password sharing?
I heard about this one. What
Is it the one we're on right now? Or
Streaming,
did you say streaming
no, like
service?
like consumer media, TV, movie streaming service.
Oh.
It used to be easy. There used to be 2, but now there's 63 that you get to choose from.
I
yeah,
don't know.
if only we had a way of like consolidating all of them so you could just, pay for one lump
know,
sum.
And
And
then-
then just flip through them like channels.
oh my gosh!
I mean, that would be weird.
Give it 10 years, yeah.
I don't know. Hulu.
Ooh, it is Netflix.
No.
Netflix.
It's okay. Sorry that that portion of the show took 25 minutes, everyone.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get any questions right because I wasn't ready to answer questions.
You were distracted.
Should have asked for Bonita's help.
Yep. This next part is to continue my endeavor to synthesize various podcasts into one. And now I'm stealing another game from the Wait, Don't Tell Me podcast, in which I
Oh, I
will
love
give
that
you
game.
each
For
a
that
limerick,
podcast.
and you will fill in the word or
Yes!
phrase to get a point.
Oh, I'm
I have
so
no
happy.
idea what was this again.
What do we do?
It's a bit from Wait, Don't Tell Me, which is a comedy news podcast
From
put on
NPR.
by
Listener limerick challenge or
Yep,
something.
but we don't have this one. If 3 out of the 4 of you get it right, then Bonita Apetita gets something, I guess.
Oh my gosh, you probably have some mugs somewhere.
Oh
No
yeah, I do.
pressure.
I'm looking at one right now. Okay, we'll just go the same order. No, we'll go reverse order. Dave first.
Yay.
Dave, this is a limerick that I have written. It goes like this.
I don't believe that.
Yep. Bonita Apetita says yes. Some people might call it a berry, while others' opinions may vary. It came out recently, and I think you'd agree. The worst movie this month is named.
Oh.
Cherry.
Yes, that's correct.
What? I would not have gotten that. I don't know what the
I
heck
have
cherry
no
is.
idea what that
Cherry,
is.
a movie starring
See-
Tom Holland of recent Spider-Man
Tom
/ Avengers fame, was released on Apple TV Plus this month to a 36% Rotten Tomatoes rating, which I believe was well earned. The Russo brothers were very focused on making an artsy movie and forgot that a movie should also be watchable and have a primary plot.
Wait, what's it called again?
Cherry.
Cherry.
Cherry?
It's not good. Don't watch it.
I
I'm
didn't
so
see it,
glad
but I
Dave
know-
got
I know
that
it's
one.
out there.
What was the one? What's the other movie that Tom Holland is going to be in?
Spider-Man.
No, the one where he like his thoughts are
called,
being heard.
Yeah, that one also
Yeah.
is getting bad reviews.
That's out right
Wonder-
now.
Wandering
heard-
something, or I can't remember the name of it now.
I don't know. It has a Jonas brother in it. It's very weird looking.
Bad.
Anyways, continue
Yeah.
on with this game, Mark.
That was
Sorry.
incredible, Mark. Good
Cody,
job.
your limerick. Yep.
No.
So Dave got his right. One out of 3 so far. Bonita Apetita. Cody, it's a place you can live with your spouse, or if you don't have one, hang your blouse. Put away all your saws. You won't need them because you might soon 3D print your own.
Oh, thank you so much for giving me an easy one. House. Wow, this
Nice.
is getting me some like hardcore NPR vibes. You are so good at this.
An emerging building method is 3D printed home building. Build times are reduced from 8 weeks to 1 to 3 days. Costs drop to 1/7 of what it currently costs humans to build a house. And construction waste is reduced by 59% with 3D printed houses.
I
That's
need one
hot.
so bad.
That's
I saw a
hot as
video on
hell.
that. It's amazing looking.
I can't
Yeah.
wait. And isn't it like 3D printed out of like cement or something, or like a
It's like a
Yeah.
little toothpaste.
It was like
Yeah.
it's like an arm that goes around in a circle. It was making like a round.
Yep.
The one I saw was making it round. It was going around like this and just putting like bricks down and printing them out. It was awesome.
Like the machines that print McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Exactly.
Yum.
Uh,
Wait.
Toast.
What?
Nug print.
Original Austin. Your limerick is this. Look both ways before crossing the road. We tell children so they don't get mowed. While they're learning to read, in order to succeed, they should also start learning to...
Oh yeah.
I don't
It's
have
something
it.
you do. It's something you do. I
You
believe.
do all the time.
Oh, yes, you do it all the
Wait,
time.
wait. Hold on.
rhymes with
I'm
those
so
other
You
words.
can have another read.
Can you repeat it?
The whole limerick?
I have no idea.
Road. And kids should learn to do it.
I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
It rhymes with road, and kids should learn to do it.
And it has something to do with technology.
It rhymes
This
with
is a
road.
technology podcast.
Oh my god! If you don't get it,
Um,
you're gonna.
yeah,
Yeah, this.
spirit fingers.
You're going to hate yourself.
Um.
Oh man, come on, we have to
No.
help them
Think
without.
the Matrix. Think,
Oh yeah, Hacker Man.
Hacker Man.
The
Code.
correct answer is code.
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 Oh, sad.
Okay. I was trying to do like OAD, like what rhymes with road?
Toad. Not very many things, apparently. Thank you, rhymezone.com.
Humble abode.
The emerging thought is it's essential, quote, for children to start learning to code. So there you go. Teach your kids to code. What coding language would you teach, Cody? Your child.
English.
Should you have one. That's
Code
not-
E.
English.
Coding language.
I don't know any
And-
coding language.
Michigan.
Microsoft Excel.
You've never heard of any coding languages?
I don't know any. I'm not gonna tout that I know something I don't.
Oh. Who would know besides you? That
Your
you
name is
don't know.
Code E.
True.
I mean,
Wait,
right?
Mark, I'm sorry. This is going over my head. If you're trying to set me up for a great joke,
Nope, I'm not. Okay, Michigaustin's limerick
Michigastin.
is this.
Michigastin.
We are 2 for 3.
Michigastin.
We need, you have to get this or Bonita Apatita owes me something.
Ooh.
Okay.
No,
I'll
that's
do
not
my
true.
best.
Oh, are you gonna leave a message on someone's voicemail?
No,
The
I am
voicemail
not.
greeting. Darn it.
I don't know how to do that. Okay. Your grandmother reading some scripture or your great uncle's pose as a pitcher. Though they may be, I don't know if they are for you or not. Though they may be long gone, their image can live on. Now AI can bring life to their...
Oh, this is really cool.
It's what you're thinking.
It's the same word you
their-
just said.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's picture
No.
because
I said
He didn't say
pitcher,
picture, he said
pose
picture.
as a pitcher.
oh picture Picture. Yeah, I saw that. It's awesome.
They are so cool.
I actually
It's like
played with that a little bit.
honestly very eerie. To
Yeah.
look
Oh.
at. Like
Played with that a little
it's sort
bit,
of
too.
like the Harry Potter like moving newspapers.
Dude,
But it's
I
just
took it.
oh.
It's off of that MyHeritage or
Yeah,
heritage.com.
the
whatever
website MyHeritage has launched a new service that lets you
Yeah.
create lifelike animations of faces in still photos. It's free to try, apparently, and depicts how a person might look if they had been captured in video. Their eyes blink, their head moves, and their mouth forms a smile, which
I,
gets you
uh,
creepy.
Really creepy.
I played with it and I did a bunch of faces in there. The first one I did just because I didn't want to upload my own picture to it to test it out was I did 2 of Donald Trump. And so
Not this.
picked ones where he's yelling. So what you're getting is this. You're getting Donald Trump like this, and he just goes,
That's
it's,
fucking
the funny, I'll try to send it to you guys so you guys can see it. It is freaking hilarious.
Now that original Austin has left, I'll read the Reddit stories. Absinthe Angler wrote this one. Fresh off a call, a slow day full of slow and painful calls. This user is not a traveling salesperson. I guess a lot of their users are, but instead an associate at headquarters. Helpdesk, this is Absinthe. Hey, Absinthe, I'm having some trouble. The stuff and things aren't showing up, and I'm trying to access program, but I can't find the stuff or things. Does that make sense? No, but I'm willing to try. Let's get connected on TeamViewer, and I'll take a look. On what? TeamViewer? How do I do that? Head is already on the desk once more. Bottom left of your screen, you should see the words type here to search, or maybe a magnifying glass. I don't see that. Hit the Windows button on your keyboard and start typing TeamViewer. I don't see anything. I spend the next couple of minutes trying to get her to Google TeamViewer previous versions before remembering that I am her the link and she can share her screen because she's part of the headquarters team. I get her to share the screen easy enough. Okay, just look at my message and click the link. User clicks on browser window with failed Google search, previous view team. No, click on instant message software. Now click on your face. Now my face. Now the message icon. 2 lower. Follow that link. Insert a series of click here, there, not there, that one. Why didn't you click? Wrong one for 5 minutes. Downloading TeamViewerQS.exe, parentheses 3. Cue blood boiling. Once connected, I very, very slowly go over what the search bar is, which has been in plain view the entire time, how TeamViewer is spelled, and that what I wanted was there from the beginning. The user shows me the issue, a favorites link went missing, and before I had time to copy and paste the official link back to the user's computer, she lost internet and the call was dropped. I've never been so happy to lose a call.
Man.
That's not it. Uh-oh, is it food time? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Chicken nuggets.
Let's see those.
Come on.
Let's see those dank chicky nuggies.
Oh, those are good.
Those are 3D printed, right? Those are the good ones.
Hell yeah.
3D printed ones.
No, this is Wendy's, the true good chicken nugget.
True good chicky nuggy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love me
Speaking
some
of chicky
nugs.
nuggies, Reddit user Roger_Ramjet writes a shorter one. Was doing tech
I think
support
that's a
for a
dirty
company
name.
in the early 2000s whose main product was photocopiers and printers, but sold some PCs to their customers for a 40% markup. So this one customer was an elderly file clerk at a local law firm. They had called because the printing on the screen was so big that OK buttons were half off the screen. At the beginning of the call, I asked if they were at their computer, and they said that they were. So I start to walk them through changing the screen resolution. After the first couple of steps, they said, "Wait, you're going too fast." Then I heard the handset being put down and footsteps going across the room and back. They explained that they're in the same room as the computer, but it was on the other side of the room. They had to put the handset down and walk across the room to actually be
Step.
at the computer. When we got to the part about clicking keep these settings when the resolution was good, but she couldn't get across the room fast enough to click OK, in the end, I drove across town and changed the resolution settings for her.
Wow.
Speakerphone. Come on. What?
Yeah, really.
Unless it's a phone that doesn't have that for some reason, which wouldn't make any sense. How old is it? It's like a rotary dial phone.
Well, if it's a rotary dial, it should have like a cord that extends from here to like the stratosphere.
Those things can go really across a room, no problem.
Right.
For a rotary phone.
You know what though? Shame on the tech for not saying, "Hey, what's your cell phone number? I'll call you on your cell phone."
Yeah.
To be
Maybe.
fair, was it? You did say it was in the early 2000s.
What's your jitterbug number? Did that exist yet?
I can't
What's
wait
your
to get mine.
BlackBerry messaging
Yeah.
tag?
Well, what's your pager number? I'll page you the instructions.
Oh,
I'll beep you the number.
Not a pager. And then lastly, Reddit user iDeclanUK wrote this story today. This is a small company with 4 employees. Company files are stored on a Debian 10 SMB server. I'm not employed by the company, but I do everything IT there. The entire conversation was happening by text message. A panicked user texts, "The computers don't seem to be working properly." What's wrong? I restarted the router and it's still not working. What's not working? Direct quotes, apparently, from here on out. Excel won't save, says disk full. QuickBooks won't open. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say maybe the server's hard disk is full. You're probably right, though. It's probably a problem with the router. Really? No. You think we don't have enough space on the server? Yes. Router has been restarted. QuickBooks still not working. Need to restart server. What? There's a very clear error message. I told you exactly what's wrong. The server has a 1 terabyte hard drive. According to the backups yesterday, the server was using 130 gigabytes. Now it's using all 1 terabyte. Turned out in the end, there was a corrupted file taking up over 700 gigabytes. The TLDR, user thinks restarting the router will let him save his files to a full hard drive.
It
So,
didn't?
I have a story that kind of goes along with that. The new Edge, if there's anything ever wrong with it, it creates a dump file, but that dump file proceeds to take up the entirety of your hard drive.
Love that.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
I have a pretty good one that is also similar. So, one of my clients, nameless,
Cody.
yeah, it was Cody. No,
Yep.
they record all of their Zoom calls
Oh.
for posterity, I guess. Never looked at again, but they do record them. And the most recent development in that is that they had to send their like Mac desktop something to a repair store because they had 72 hours of continuous screen recording.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's sometimes
That's
like
so-
I'll accidentally forget. I mean, I have plenty of hard disk or solid state space to record on, but I'll sometimes forget until the next day to stop recording the podcast, and then there's just hours of silence after that. But it's
You
fine.
hear Mark snoring and
You just hear a lot of like, "Hey Taco, hey."
Yeah. click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Taco, don't be there.
Yeah.
Now's the time where we will do Cody's special breaking news.
Breaking news.
Wow. Did Dave actually say that one this time?
He did. There were 3
No.
people saying
Oh,
breaking
everyone
news.
say goodbye to Bonita.
No.
Bye, Bonita Apatita.
Goodbye, Bonita.
Oh,
Sideways
Bonita
Where
smile
are you seeing this? I
in the
don't
Twitch
see
chat.
it.
Twitch
In the
chat.
chat.
I'm
I'm
on
actually-
the stream chat. All I see is like users
Actually-
in chat. It's me and Helpdesk hates you.
Yeah, I
You
don't
have
see
to
any-
unclick users in chat. Or click users in chat again, top right.
March 15th
I
of
did.
what year? The
That's what I
first
did.
internet
Me too.
domain, symbolics.com, is registered by Symbolics, a Massachusetts computer company. March 15th of what year was the first internet domain registered?
Mm.
I'm going to say 19. I can never remember when the internet was made, so I'm just going to say 1959.
Not 69? You usually like
No,
to go
not
that
today.
way.
That's going to be the next one.
I'll go with 1990.
Wait, what's the question?
First domain registered.
March 15th of what year was the first internet domain registered? Symbolics.com.
Remember, Price is Right rules. If you go over, you are dead.
If everyone goes over, you all have to guess again.
Like 1970.
Okay, good guess. Good guess. You
Good
got it.
answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Yay, good
That's Family Feud.
1966.
Ooh, good answer. Good answer.
I don't remember who got closest without going over, but the correct answer is 1985.
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay, I
I'm
was way
over.
off.
Do
I
you
was,
wanna-
90. I was over.
Michigauston?
Michigaustin.
Michigaustin.
Nice.
I'm really good at
Alright.
trivia nights, guys. So.
I have another one. Let's see.
Okay.
Hopefully this isn't too loud.
Ready to
Nope.
breaking news.
Breaking
Balls.
Breaking
Oh.
balls.
March 12th of what year? Tim Berners-Lee submits a proposal to CERN for developing a new way of linking and sharing information over the internet. It was the first time Berners-Lee proposed a system that would ultimately become the World Wide Web. This proposal was a relatively vague request to research the details and feasibility of such a system. 2 years later, he would submit a proposal on November 12th that much more directly detailed the actual implementation of the World Wide Web. March 12th of what year? Tim Berners-Lee submitted the first proposal for a World Wide Web.
So this is not the internet, though. This is the World Wide Web. I'm not going first because I'm going to look super stupid if I guess.
65.
Good. Come on, everyone else.
Good.
57.
Well, the first domain was 85, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm using
So-
I'm
too.
gonna go 87.
69.
Hold on. I would just say that this is before like what's it called and stuff, right? Like the
Yeah.
IP addresses and
yeah, like the institutions that were creating like
IEEE and all
sub
that.
internet. Yeah, I don't think they're talking about wwws. They're talking about like before when like everything was IP based.
The before times.
Before times.
the dark
There
ages.
you go.
Not
I like
this.
using that. It's in the before times.
Did everyone guess?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
The correct answer is 1989.
What?
Oh,
Wait.
really?
What? How was it after?
Nice. Okay.
I'll copy a link to. I'll put it in the Twitch chat.
I trust you. I trust you. You don't have to.
Twitch
do that.
chat.
Yeah, if you could, I'm actually super.
It's in the Twitch chat
Interesting.
for.
It's
I don't think anyone's listening anymore since Benita Apatita. Maybe Jay's still here.
It looks like Jay is certainly still there.
Certainly,
Bonita's
certainly.
actually still here. I don't
What?
know who.
It's
Bonita
really not
Apatita.
anybody- anybody else.
I
Who
don't
is-
understand.
Commander
Who
Root,
is Commander Root?
Damium79, Democracy at Work, Mulches.
Oh, I
Welcome.
don't know who Mulches is, but that is an amazing name.
It's really good.
That brings us to the time
I
where we're
don't-
gonna
Where are you
blast.
guys seeing this? What?
Click
I
the
don't
X
see it.
button. You see where it says users in chat? Click on the X button on the far left.
Okay, done. Still don't
I
see
did.
anyone.
Can you
And I
screen
still
share
only-
with
I
us?
only see myself.
We'll do some
Yeah.
tech
Everyone's
support.
gonna see your
Yeah, can
screen if
you-
you share
can
it to
you support-
Discord.
Did you guys see
Oh,
what I
I-
wrote?
Do you have
wrote something in there.
TeamViewer installed?
I can't share my screen because I do have like business tabs open.
Oh, during podcast time? Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, huh, weird.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, you gotta eat like me.
Yahoo Answers user Citrus Flavor, spelled the British way, 01, asks,
Flavor.
how high should my CPU temp be? If I download
How-
a game and multitask, my CPU stays under 50 degrees with the occasion spike that hits above that. Is this a healthy temperature?
50
That's
degrees
fine.
Celsius? I have no idea.
Celsius? I think that's
fine.
high.
They didn't say.
No,
Uh,
it's
well,
not.
it's-
that's average.
I can't
If
do
you're water
conversion in my
cooling,
head.
if you're water cooling like 20 to 30 is like what you'd ideally want to be at. But like air cooled, like if it's just normal air cooled, 50 is fine. You really only get concerned when it gets into the 90s.
Yeah, 50 to 65 is what Google says.
I got to upgrade to water cooling next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's my next thing.
Hell
Terrifying. I'm so scared of it.
yeah.
it's like really cool looking,
I'm
especially
sure
if
it
you get one
is.
of the clear side.
Yeah, I do have a
it's-
clear
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
side
you gotta have
case.
the clear.
It's really
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
just
Well-
pouring water on your computer and watching it spark too, but I'm not going to do
For
that.
for Cody, maybe we should get him all in one loops and just
Yeah.
not have to worry about it.
I'll end up bending the like radiator tubes too much and it'll burst inside the
Just
computer
crack
because
them
I'll
up
be
and
doing
pour
it
fresh
over the
water in, it's
motherboard.
fine.
I'll be like, let me fit this.
Yeah.
Not
One time,
this.
stupid young Austin had
Wait,
glow
Are
stick.
you talking about? Okay.
No,
I-
no, no. Oh, no,
because
no.
we
Me,
refer to
old
Iowa
Austin,
Austin
when
as
he
young
was young and
Austin.
stupid.
Okay.
Sorry, I realized
Grammar
that was
and
not-
possessives.
Gosh darn stupid young Austin.
AKA Sexy Austin, per Cody,
I had
last
a-
week.
Yeah, sexy Austin. No.
Hey,
Okay.
Anyway.
I had a glow
we can
stick,
hear you.
and I was you know how like they break that one time and
Yeah.
then they glow and then they don't break anymore.
Yeah.
For some reason, this glow stick kept doing that cracky sound. So I was at a bar mitzvah, and I was just like cracking it because it was fun and rewarding to hear the cracky sound. It explodes straight into my eyes. I'm like, everything looks so cool, but it hurts.
I was gonna say, so
Oh
that bar
my
mitzvah
God.
quickly
Not
turned into
this.
a rave, and everyone's just like, "Let's do
Just
it!"
for me.
Not
Cop
this.
showed up.
Just having a blast.
Yahoo Answers
Not a
user
blast.
question mark has two questions that they ask. The first one is this: can any desktop/PC be upgraded?
I mean,
Yes.
theoretically, but like,
Yeah.
it depends.
Yeah, it depends on how much work you want to do to upgrade it.
Like,
because
there
To
is-
some degree, yes, everyone can to some degree.
What if it's
Yeah.
like a gateway from 1999?
You could.
probably
You
Maybe.
just so
You
you
always
can
swap
upgrade to
out the
something
hard
else.
drive.
Yeah, you
Probably
can
swap
swap
out the
out
hard
the
drive.
entire motherboard. What part of the PC is actually
This is the ship of
necessary?
Theseus question. Like,
Yeah.
how many parts
Replace
of
all
the
the parts.
PC do you need to replace until it's not the same PC anymore?
Mm.
Like,
All of them.
Exactly. Thank you, one.
As long as it fits in the same case, I call it the same computer.
Yes.
Which you can't use a Dell small form factor for, it turns out. So sure, yeah, most of the any time I would imagine. I can't think of
Yeah.
any specifically that wouldn't apply to, but there may be some.
how often do you guys like upgrade your PCs? Is it like a continual basis for? I would imagine all 4 of you.
Yeah.
Young Austin
I just buy
runs
a new
servers, and then it'll just run forever.
Yeah, I used to be more frequent with my machine or my upgrade my machine, but now it's every I'd say 3 to 4 years I will either build or buy a new machine.
Every 3
I
years
think I'm
for me,
due
I
for
buy
a
a new
desktop.
machine.
I think I'm due for a desktop. There's some games I want to play that my laptop can't handle, or at
Yeah.
least don't run great on my laptop. So I think I'm going to treat myself soon-ish, maybe Christmas.
I know
or
someone who
before.
every time they play Dead by Daylight with me on their laptop, it has to validate the files, and it
calling
takes an
Cassie
hour.
out like that.
I didn't say her name. Or
I
that
don't
it
think
was
she
a
will
lady.
ever listen to this, so we are okay.
I don't know.
So
Mr.
I told
Gosson's
her
on
that I
it.
was recording this, and she said, "Ew."
Now we can say bad stuff. What
Yeah.
was somebody saying before?
oh, I was just gonna say, like, I've the first computer I purchased and built was in 2013, and I didn't build a new computer until last year. I just like continually kept swapping out parts. Like, oh, I need 8
Yeah.
more gigs of RAM. Oh, I need 2 more hard drives. Oh, my CPU's a little slow. Let me get a new one. Oh, I need another graphics card. Let me put it in Crossfire. Like,
Oh yeah.
you can keep doing that kind of stuff, but yeah, once you get a new case, it's like, it's a new computer.
Well, like
Yeah.
Just move forward. Yeah.
I've been wanting to swap some things out on my computer, but I have a Microsoft Surface Studio. Do you know what those are
Mhm.
like?
Yeah. Yeah, we have a few of those at my office. We have like 6 of them, I think.
Wow.
They're huge. They're huge.
Yeah,
Not in my
I'll
not in
touch-
my office down the hall, like the people that need it for like
Graphics
architectural
and design.
stuff. And
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
they're
that's
huge.
what I've been using. They're really nice, but
Yeah.
they're not solid state.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never opened one, so we deployed them, but they haven't needed any kind of repairs or upgrades yet. So
Right, they're usually pretty fine. The one
Yeah.
thing that I would upgrade the graphics card again,
Mhm.
because they get outdated so fast.
When you can
Yeah.
buy one.
And then switch to solid state.
that's true.
But
When you
like
have luck
the
finding one.
right, good luck finding one right now. But like I'm so nervous to like open this up because this is how I make money.
Yeah, yeah, that's tough. It looks really sleek. Like it would be hard to
I-
open and hard to take apart. So
I
yeah.
make like really
upgradable?
like it is. Yeah, I researched it. It is possible. But like to me, it's probably impossible. Improbable
No.
at best. I'm just saying like nothing beats lived experience, and I have none, and I don't think that I really want to trust a YouTube video to like fucking DIY
Yeah.
when this is like this computer costs more than my car. Like fuck.
Not this. Yahoo Answers user Cassie asks, how long does it take to repair a laptop screen? Last year around November, my dad and mom borrowed my laptop so they could watch movies while their power was out. I stupidly agreed to it, knowing if I said no, there would have been a huge fight between us. Well, the next day, they didn't look at me when they gave it back to me. I didn't think of anything of it until I went to use it and discovered they had broken the screen. So later, when my boyfriend and I had the money, we took it to the repair shop where it has been since. I feel like they should have it done already, but they don't.
If they have the parts, it's probably an afternoon.
Yeah, like
I've seen it-
a
I've
couple
watched a
hours at
couple-
most.
Yeah, because I watched I replaced part of a screen once on a laptop and taking it apart and putting it, and having never done it before, I took my time and it was like 3 hours. I replaced like a part in the side. I don't remember what it was called, like a formatted board, something along the edge. But I had to take the whole thing apart and then put it all back together. And
Yeah.
for me, that was like 3 hours. So as long as they have the parts, a day, you know.
Yeah,
Maybe the
they
way
just
you
stole your laptop.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a
They just
legit
stole my
company. It was some guy in
Yeah.
Craigslist like, meet me at the Panera down the street,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
give me your laptop, and I'll
Right.
fix it.
And then just come back to this Panera every day and check if I'm here.
I've been going to the Panera and I don't see him there anymore. I don't know what
Really
up.
weird.
Yahoo Answers user Anonymous, we'll call Christopher, asks, no Ethernet port need a wired connection? Is it possible to buy an adapter to enable a laptop without an Ethernet port to be connected to wired broadband? Don't want to use Wi-Fi.
Yes. USB to Ethernet.
Yeah, you could have just typed all of those words into a Google search and have found
Yeah.
many shopping choices, probably from Amazon.
Now,
I bought one. I bought one for my Raspberry Pi when I set up the little
Nice.
Pi hole. I didn't want to go over Wi-Fi. I wanted it to be wired, so I bought that. Hooked it up. Works great. Cheap, $12, I think.
Nice.
Nice.
or you could go super crazy and go VGA to USB and then USB to Ethernet.
What?
Dongle it up.
That
Yep.
sounds
You
super
can just
crazy.
dongle the
Or
hell out of it.
or serial to USB. That'd be even better.
Who's coming
Yeah,
up with
I
that
wonder-
plan? Apple?
How many dongles
right.
you can attach and like converters just going back and forth and back and
I
forth
have-
before it just starts
I have a
degrading?
collection in my desk at work that I've been adding to. I have an XT, like a old XT keyboard adapter to a PS2 adapter to USB to another cable to it's literally like
Is it like
I
a
don't know.
staff that you have? Like,
Yeah.
some of them are wires, so it's like nunchucks. It's very strange. I should take a picture of it and bring it home or something. Nobody cares at work about it. I should bring it in. I should bring it home and show you guys.
you should
Are
mount
Are
it
they
on your
all
wall.
connected?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. I have
I
to see a
can't wait.
picture of this at
I'm
least.
definitely going to take a picture. If not, bring it home. I will
That's
feature it on the show.
hilarious. I should do that. Just like when
It's
I get the
great.
office finished in the basement, just like put
Mhm.
one like in the top right corner of like one wall and just like
all the way around.
slowly add on to it.
All
That
the
way
way
it just
around the room.
fills the wall. Yeah.
You sure
be amazing.
could. Yahoo
Mark's like,
Answers
you
user.
guys are idiots.
Yeah.
You guys have
Yahoo
nothing
Answers
better-
user question mark, probably the same one from before, asks, is it dangerous to soak your feet while working on your laptop?
Oh my gosh. Why would you do that? But it shouldn't be as long as you're not
Technically, no.
splashing. Yeah. If you're
You're
kicking your
allowed
feet
to
around
flip.
in there.
Maybe.
Even if that, technically you're not grounded. Your feet are in a rubber or plastic container. Yes, the container might be filled with water,
Yeah.
but there's no exit point, so you're probably fine.
Unless
My
you
concern would
drop
be
your
for
laptop.
the laptop.
Yeah.
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 The
Nah.
laptop
True.
would get
I
destroyed.
mean, are they just like, is there like a kiddie pool and they're like precariously perched over the kiddie pool with their
Yeah, it's
laptop?
true.
Maybe they
You're
have
like,
like
I
one
really
of those.
want to be in this pool.
They're sitting out back with the laptop and they're, put the other feet
This
in the
is
kiddie
dangerous.
pool. This
You
feels
can get like a
dangerous. I don't
foot
know.
bath thing that does massages and Epsom salts.
Yeah, if they're like on the side of a
Sounds good.
pool, bro, you need to go inside. Like,
Yeah, just
nothing good is
the
gonna happen.
laptop's
from
not
that.
going to like the heat anyway. Just go
Yeah.
inside.
Cool.
Just
Also, Mark, those like foot things are kind of gross. It's like really nice for exactly one bath, but then it's just like, I'm not cleaning that shit. No.
Well,
They're
then just
disposable.
buy a new one every time.
disposable.
My family used to have a habit of buying them used at the flea market, which is the
Oh.
grossest thing ever when you think about it.
Wait.
No, not
wait,
that.
Sell
Wait.
used
Like
foot
We need
anytime
to
there would be
unpack this, Cody.
anytime
What?
there'd be like a $5 one of those foot bubbler massager things, they would always buy it, and it confused
Is
the
that-
heck out of me. I also feel like the water inside there, you put boiling water in there, and 30 seconds later it's ice cold. So I'm like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's good for like 30 seconds and then
Mhm.
right.
You don't need to
I
soak your
feel
feet for
like that
days.
potentially could have been a fetish thing. I'm not gonna say anything more.
I
than
put my
that.
feet in that too. Don't say that. Don't say that. I was a kid. I didn't know any better. It felt
were so
good. That's all I
naughty.
know.
Yeah, your dad thought so too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, you're so funny.
Okay. Cody therapy time.
Darkest podcast.
And
It's the
finally,
darkest podcast.
lastly, Yahoo Answers user Anonymous will call it Cody's Kinky Dad asks, why is my motherboard not picking up the full RAM speed? I have two,
This sounds very dirty.
I have two 16 gig 3600 megahertz RAM installed, and it's only picking up 2666. I can go into the BIOS to change it, but I fear it will mess up my PC.
That's
Some
exactly what
motherboards-
you got to do.
Yeah.
but some motherboards won't
Sounds like the only
automatically detect the highest speed, but there's a like every stick has to be the same speed. It will default to the lowest. You cannot turn it up to a really high speed if one of the sticks is less. But you also have to make sure your motherboard is compatible with that. And I believe it has something to do with the CPU, like how many the
How many
clock
lanes there
frequency.
are.
Yeah, it's above me.
And you can only go 2-to-1 with your clock ratio. So if your
Whoa.
CPU is like clocked at like 3.4, you can only go up to like a certain frequency. There's a number of factors that it pertains to. So like you just gotta check.
Mm-hmm.
There you have it. That brings
And
us
there
to the
you have
time where we ask Cody, what do you fuck with this week?
Someone else. I didn't know we were here.
You
He thought there
always...
was more.
Yahoo Answers
that.
is the last thing we do.
Click
I
the
see the
X.
same thing in Twitch.
What happens when you click the X?
It goes away.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you signed into Twitch?
Yeah.
It says, welcome to Helpdesk Hates You. I even typed a message in there, and all I have is, if I click the little button, show users in chat, I see users. I can Rual and me.
You,
That's
the
it.
two of
That's
you are
me.
the
That's
two of
me.
you
Yeah,
aren't in the right. You're not on the right channel.
I'm on the halfway
I'm watching
network.
Helpdesk Nightmares.
Oh,
maybe
you're
we're
on the
streaming
halfway
live.
network.
Yeah, maybe we're streaming there as well, I guess.
It
Click-
may be.
He was
share-
probably hosting.
Yeah. This is Jay's doing. He probably hosted you, so that's why.
Oh,
Now I
yeah.
clicked on Helpdesk Nightmares, and at the bottom, the link, and now I see everybody. Moderators, Dr. Nedya, Mr. Hanaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Jay
still
is
don't see-
Dr. Nedya, and he's so funny. He trolled both of you.
Or it could just be
on your
set up
own
that it
podcast.
streams to both. Who
True.
knows?
I still don't see Benita Appetita, though. They
She
gone?
gone.
She
Or
gone.
they're gone. They're gone.
It's a she. I
She's
believe.
no longer with us.
Did they confirm?
On their Instagram, I think.
No.
Their You found their Instagram?
Yeah, how did you find out who Benita Appetita is a real
I
person?
still don't know who that is.
No one found out. You're the
Yeah,
one.
this
that
is
did the
news
extra.
to us.
We definitely talked about this before.
We thought it was my friend, and it wasn't, and that's all I know.
That was
Then I thought
Fishman
it was
or
Austin.
Fish Eyes or something.
Oh.
Fine Eyes Fish.
It's
Brown eyed fish.
Bond. Okay, yeah. I don't want to like say this, but if you search that, you're right. It's definitely like it has that person's full name there.
Well, now
Okay,
that
it
Dave
says-
at least is in the right chat.
It says specifically girl. On it,
Here I
so-
am.
I
Better than
am
that, better late than never.
still not seeing shit.
See what it says at the bottom under the video window? It says, wait, let me go back. It
So,
says, Helpdesk
see, like,
Nightmares.
anything
If you
now.
click on Helpdesk Nightmares right there, it'll take
Oh,
you to
I'm in the
right
right.
one.
I'm in the right chat, but I don't see
are?
previous. It just says welcome to the chat room.
Yeah,
Oh.
because no one's
Oh.
typed. Can you see this?
Yeah, I can.
It doesn't
Yeah.
show the past, I guess, when you
No.
join.
Oh, well.
Oh well, next
R.I.P.
time. Next
The whole
time you
time I
can
think
just
you
go
guys
to
are crazy.
twitch.tv/helpdesknightmares.
Yeah. Next time, go to the right channel.
Okay.
Womp womp.
Well, next time, make your channel easier to find.
It's literally just the name. Cody, did you decide what you fuck with this week?
No, no one else has answered. I'm too involved with.
Cody fucks with getting a used foot bath. At a flea
Yeah,
market.
kinky.
Wow, you're so good at purring.
That's
Oh,
what
That's
Lori says.
platypus. That's not purring.
You were so naughty.
Oh. So not.
That's what that counts to me.
But I can't get it up.
Are you a pig penguin?
Yeah.
Do you have that one still?
Pig penguin.
Channels. Oh, it's all one word. Helpdesk
Oh,
Nightmares, by the
because
way.
that's intuitive.
You don't have to search it. You can just go to twitch.tv/helpdesknightmares.
For all your Helpdesk Nightmares.
I don't know why it doesn't show up in the search. Couldn't tell you.
Trying to keep us down, man.
Nobody fucks with anything, it seems like.
How
I
many?
stuck
No.
with hoping there's not going to be outages for the rest of the week
Oh.
Let's hope it's smooth sailing.
and dealing with APIs. So that'll be fun.
I'm gonna be fucking with Craig of the Creek, trying to finish that out, and working on some commissions that I need. They're kind
Nice.
of overdue at this point. I mean, they're fine.
My one day in work tomorrow, and Thursday, Friday I'm working at home again, and
Nice. Wop wop.
not doing much. Womp womp.
You could also draw a picture of yourself, Michigostin.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
work on that for the next. Yeah.
To
that's
add to
true.
our shrinking, like you'll never be able to see anyone because there's 5 on there now.
50 people, all little dots.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you can just do 3 heads on top and then 2 heads next to Helpdesk Nightmares, like on either side.
Is it gonna be a square?
No, it'll be a rectangle.
Oh, I have something. I'm not doing something, but as a tip
What is
to
it?
listeners, Google is officially doing their like IT certificate program for a bunch of different things, and you can get scholarships through Coursera, and one of them is IT support. So you should go do that if you're looking for a job and want to make $50,000 a year.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
No way. Are these courses like on like Google products?
No, actually, they're
Okay.
they're Google run certificate programs that apparently Google prioritizes when hiring for their help desk, their business analysts, their project managers, and something else. I'm gonna take them all for the fun of it and see what happens. But
That looks
And it's
pretty
free?
cool, actually.
it's for you can sign up for a scholarship. Yeah, I feel I don't want to take that from someone else because I am working. But yeah, it's pretty neat.
My son's getting ready to go to college. I should have him jump in here.
Neat.
Microsoft also has something. It's all, of course, on Microsoft products, but if you go to learn.microsoft.com, you can actually learn inside of sandboxed environments.
Nice.
I have, obviously through my work, I have a 365 login. I think that might be the only requirement is that you have like a login. Like you could,
Mm-hmm.
just create an account and log in and, just learn the stuff.
Pretty cool.
This is like the old days when the episodes were over an hour long.
Ooh, yeah.
Good old
Just
days.
the
Before
good old
times.
boys.
Yeah. It's the Dukes of Hazzard
Never
times.
did no harm.
Wouldn't change if they could.
I don't think I'm doing
Good old
anything.
Dukes of Hazzard.
I'll probably
Run
play
from the
Dead by
walls,
Daylight.
diggity was born.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
I need to play more video games.
what's the other one I like? Phasmophobia. But Phasmophobia is not one that I like to play with strangers because you have to talk to them, and
Mhm.
a lot of them are like level 1000. I'm like, well, I'm only level 20 and
Sugar
I
Daddy,
can't
help
bring
me,
anything.
Help me,
so-
Sugar Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh
Wait,
my
Pay for
God.
all of my goodies.
Is that what I'm supposed to say when I play it? I'll download it now if I
Well,
get to
that's
talk
what-
about
yeah.
Sugar Daddy.
That's how you have to talk when you play.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, people that are like level whatever, they have just shitloads of money because all they do is play this game. And like,
Yeah.
if you play enough of the game, it's very repetitive, and there's like almost no chance of you dying. So I played with Mark the last time, and like Mark has been grinding his ass trying to get to like professional level. I hop in, haven't played it in months. I I'm like, what up? And I have like $2,000 in my bank account and a fully loaded out kit, and he's just like, you bitch.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's the one where you have to find the ghosts, right? In the
Yeah.
house
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that. Yeah, my son plays that on VR.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen-
it's so funny
it's
on
around his
VR.
whole life.
It is
Yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah,
I have a
Mike,
friend that plays on VR, and I'm like, "Oh, it's Mr. Sensitive Hands," because he'll like he'll be walking through like the thing like this, and then his hands will just be like,
What the hell?
Oh man.
it's honestly so entertaining.
Yep. Good times.
Good times.
Okay, that's the end.
Yay!